I wanted to share the Moxon vise that I just finished. This is a design that dates back to the 1700s. It was invented by a gentleman named George Moxon, but it's very much the kind of tool that my great-grandfather, a cabinet maker, would have used. And I've been wanting a larger vise to use on my assembly table for quite a while now. Some of the features of this are that it has tabs on the side that allow it to be held down either with a hold down like this or with a bar clamp, depending on what you have available in terms of surface area to mount it to. If you're going to align it with the edge, then these tabs come down and index it right against the edge. If you're going to put it on the top surface, they can fold up out of the way. Some other nice features that I like about this are, because it has two screws, one can use irregular pieces of wood and hold them in this vise just as easily as if it were straight. And you can see there's quite a bit of difference between the jaws because they're elongated. These are 1.5 inch holes and a 3/4 inch screw that go through it. So there's a lot of play in it to allow one to have two different dimensions that are being held at the same time of one piece of wood. It can also accommodate larger pieces of wood, and that can go either way depending on how you're working on it, very securely. And with my design, about 4.5 inches of jaw space total are available. These screws can be adjusted in and out. There's an inlaid nut inside this back jaw that's holding this screw tight so that it's not wobbling around, and it works very effectively. These twin screws are very easily turned. I've got them cleaned and lubricated with some furniture wax, basically. The wood is actually from a floor joist. It's yellow pine. It's 2x6. Some people make these out of 2x8s and a little taller jaw. I don't think that was necessary because my table is so tall. Mine goes up and down. I didn't really need to have a large jaw in and of itself, but some people do. It's also got a bevel, so if you're doing things like dovetail joints, you can usually get the saw in there. I think that's about it. The hardware costs $35 online, and the fake leather, which is used to hold the wood very securely, I think cost about $4 or $5, less than that for the piece I'm using. So altogether, call it a $40 investment for what would sell for $350 online, admittedly with maybe a little better quality hardwood, but still at roughly 1/10 of the price. It's a really good trade-off, and it's fun making. So thanks for listening. I'll look forward to using it.